Now we've got our special guest, which we had lined up some time. We've got SLK. These people are reaching from London. You know the deal. We're going to drop some of their music and we're going to get them in there, see what they're saying, see what's happening. But let me give you a little rundown of where they're coming from. They're a garage act and they're branching up. They're going to do everything. So they're going to take over soon. Here we have SLK. Paz, I beg you drop the track for me. Safe, bro.
Burning hot, SLK burning hot, SLK burning hot. Big up Black on the youngers, big up Ribs, big up Shicey, big up myself, Dirty Flirts. Burning hot, SLK.what? SLK you can't be soft, SLK you can't be flop, SLK you burning hot, SLK.what? SLK you can't be soft, SLK you can't be flop, SLK you burning hot.
I don't care if I get signed to BMG, I still make niggas run like DMC. I want cheese, and I ain't talking parmesan, I'm talking G's in the palms of hands. You ain't G's to keep the food on the DL. We eat shots like 17 PL. This year I got moves to make, carry on moving, but you end up losing weight. And I'll flip that. They ain't really on it when the shank comes out, them niggas run like Forrest. Just be honest, you ain't packing the Glock, and you ain't stacking the lot, so I ain't chatting a lot. You won't be catching the box, bullets flout the heat like a jack in the box. Chats might come true, clapping the Glock. That's you lifting out your socks, just know.
The SLK.what? SLK you can't be soft, SLK you can't be flop, SLK you burning hot, SLK.what? SLK you can't be soft, SLK you can't be flop, SLK you burning hot.
Diamond blacks, I got free for the girls and cats, cats for the flat ass. I got white rats, I'm keeping those in my mind at the back. If I see four body, that's a no. Can't slew young, but you can't slew black. Black wood murk like we real back. Ends on Kenneth, straight track with black, she can't mess, no. Alright, there's a Yeti, in just the ground. I got the lane, trunk round town. Young or slow sound. Your door or JAT. It's around 10 o'clock on my place, you'll be round. Black new era and black crown. Black and young girls won't back down.
The SLK.what? SLK you can't be soft, SLK you can't be flop, SLK you burning hot, SLK.what? SLK you can't be soft, SLK you can't be flop, SLK you burning hot.
Ribs I'm going, creeping up in the game I'm blowing. Talking about ribs is getting me big without you knowing. Soon it's gonna be showing. Ribs there ain't no stopping. Not me, that's the only way I'm stopping. Gonna get signed and my album's dropping. Then all the shit I want I'll be copping. Wagwan what's good, G what's popping. If you got guns, blood start popping. 2005 bodies will be dropping. And if you ain't got guns then you better start popping. Ribs, I'm a hot stepper. Never gonna get shot, I'll always get better. Ribs, and I take hot steps while you and your girl both wear rock ribs.
The SLK.what? SLK you can't be soft, SLK you can't be flop, SLK you burning hot, SLK.what? SLK you can't be soft, SLK you can't be flop, SLK you burning hot. Too many MCs talk about fire. When it comes to beef they don't fire. When it comes to war they don't fire. When it comes to arms they don't fire. That will make you a liar. Your crew's let down like some flat tire, and you should retire. And boom, shakalaka, names on the flyer. From downtown. I remember that shit, yeah that shit. She was from downtown. She asked me to go down. I'm like, sorry bitch, but I ain't no clown. So my kicks are raw. Where? Back downtown. SLK.what? SLK you can't be soft, SLK you can't be flop, SLK you burning hot, SLK.what? SLK you can't be soft, SLK you can't be flop, SLK you burning hot, SLK.what? SLK you can't be soft, SLK you can't be flop, SLK you burning hot, SLK.what? SLK you can't be soft, SLK you can't be flop, SLK you burning hot.
Yes. Now, as I promised you like before, we've got ourselves SLK live in the studio. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch on that mic over there so we can get some people up there. I'm going to let SLK introduce themselves to the world and tell them what's happening, what's popping, what's up, man. So who's first up to the mic to introduce themselves up to the people?
Okay. Yeah, since the big man, you're repping SLK. Anked out the internet massive, there, innit?
Yes, listen, this show here is the Biscuit Show, and we're up on Pyro Radio. Now, we've got SLK with us live and direct in the studio, like I said before. I want everyone up in the chat rooms right now to get your information coming back and forth and back. In the background right now, you got the SLK instrument. What's the name of this instrumental?
Hype.
This is Hype. This is their tune here, yeah? if you got Channel U, if you got Sky Digital, if you're blessed with it, then you could check that out and check the video.
They will know about this one,
That's
trust
what
me.
I'm saying. If you even watch it on the ringtone adverts, it's there, it's getting plays. You
Yeah,
know how
man,
it is.
this is the one, man. This is doing it right about now, trust me.
Right, now, let me see. Introduce yourself, people. Tell them what you're dealing with.
Boy, I'm Van Damage, aka Adam B, whatever you lot want to call me. I'm just here with my brethren.
Yeah, since the big mighty, like I said before, learning it.
That's it. Now, let's see. Let's move into our first little question here, yeah? You lot are known as SLK. How long have you been doing this? How long have you been at the game building stuff together?
Well, boy, it's like me, Flata, and Dazzler BMD was doing a thing from way back school days, as you lot even know, from when we was at school.
Younger times, boy.
This was back in the day. We must have started writing when we was about 13, something like that, 12, something like that.
You remember them old school lyrics, them lyrics from back in the day?
Yeah, them lyrics are always there, man. Trust me, they're there. It's all through the stages, you get me? That's
I'm
how
saying
it goes.
people learn and grow. So what's our question we got here? What's our next question?
What's it, how do you man them hook up with Sticky for high pipe?
Well, boy, like, we was just doing our thing on road, like, going on bare pipe radio stations and doing, like, tunes in studios and that, but wasn't really getting out there. And, like, Flirt was getting a big name for himself on road at the time. Like, was rolling with, like, Major Ace and them, got him a couple of bookings and that. Got Flirt a bit of a name. And then Sticky must have heard about us, booked up a meeting. And then from there, then we just hit it off. Bang.
So what was it like working with Sticky? Because in my opinion, I reckon he's one of the most, how can I say this? One of the most forefront, I would say one of the biggest garage producers out there at the moment. What was it like working with him?
Well, boy, it's just like, it's a learning process for me, because obviously, like, he's been in the game a lot longer than me. So boy, he showed us a couple of things, like, to do PAs and whatnot. And it's like, it's all good now, it's all cool, bless, you get me? We're just making music together now.
So is there going to be more SLK and Sticky, like, collaborations coming up?
Boy, I don't know what the future holds, but there's bare things happening at the moment, you get me?
Well, that's how it is, man. So how did the name Van Damage come around?
Well, boy, I'm just call me Damage, innit? Because I just damage
Damage the mic, that's it, boy.
That's it.
Now let me see, on this tune Hype Hype, there's rumours that how it's been signed up for a single deal for a national release. Can we shed any light on this?
Well, yeah, we just been signed to Ministry of Sound, just signed it still. So they're pushing out that track at the moment, and there's many other things that we're dealing with, but this is like a main thing what me and Flirt are pushing at the moment, this track, but there's loads of other tracks as well still.
Good to hear, man. That's good to hear. What's it? Before I even go for this next question, yeah, let me just ask straight up: Is there any beef between SLK and Kano right now?
Boy, you would have to. Boy, I don't know. You like the main culprits aren't here. You'd have to have Flirt here and answer that question, to tell you the truth. But I can't really say much about that at the moment.
Can you touch on how it came about at all? Just stipulate a little,
you know what?
little
I
something,
need
something.
Flirt here to tell you them things. You get me?
Just hear from the horse's mouth, sort of thing.
That's it. Straight up.
Yeah,
I'm not talking for anyone else.
So, even what do you think? Yeah, your opinions now. Yeah, there's bare talent in Northwest. Yeah, so why don't you think there's all of them are up there with you, man? Them right now, because there's bare talent up there. There's Northwest Untouchables. There was Dirty Movements. There was 2 Rotten. All of them up there. What sets you apart, man? How come you man are up there right now doing it, and them lot are still struggling to get where you are right now?
Boy, it's not. I don't. You know what? All of these crews in the hood, they're doing their thing, and it's like we just had a bit of luck. It's not a thing where anyone's better. It's a thing where we're from Northwest London. So any other MCs who are from Northwest London, we are working with, and that's how we're gonna roll. We're not from East, we're not from South, we're from Northwest. So we work with Northwest artists, and like we pump Northwest artists, and that's how it goes. You get me? That's it.
It's all work as well at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like, it depends how much work you're putting in. Yeah, you know what I mean? So how big your name's gonna be, but yeah, man, we fuck with Northwest artists as well. Do you know what I mean? Like,
That's what I'm saying, man. It's kind of mad. Certain people don't seem got East just running it at the moment. in certain scenes. You have to do the work to get the time out. Now,
Yeah,
you know, say
definitely,
you heard it first on the Biscuit Show on Pyro Radio, that how these guys here, they work in ministry. You're going to hear this tune all over the place. But for those people that want to get onto it now, want to hear more from SLK, how can you get, where can we find more about you? Where can we buy more stuff, play more stuff?
Well, basically the website www.slaughter.tk. There's a forum up there as well. A lot of information to you how to hook up with us, how to our bookings, all of that. It's
Oh,
going
that's
on.
what it's about, man. Getting yourself out there. So, everyone up in our chat rooms, you heard that. www.slaughter.tk. Check it out, see what's going on, see if you can I hear tracks online? Is that possible?
Yeah, you can also, like, if you go onto different forums as well, like i.e. Rewind Forum, whatever, click in the name, audio will come up, you know what I mean?
And then see what you can find. But no, say soon you'll be buying stuff from HMV, boy. Let's hope that all comes around. Now let me see, what else? What other questions have we got here? What other artists are you feeling at the moment from the UK, from abroad, from wherever? What artists are you proper feeling?
Boy, I'm feeling Kalashnikov, you know. Like on the hip hop front, you know what I mean? Still feeling. On the garage side, who can I say? I don't know. Well, obviously Dizzy Rascal, he's doing this stuff, innit? He's pushing it,
scene, yeah.
But more on the underground kind of level. I have to say my boy Flirter, innit? Like, definitely, man. Northwest stand up, innit?
You know, a lot of people say about the underground, saying it's got a stigma attached to it. And once we go to a garage rave, something's gonna kick off. This will happen, that will happen.
You always get the idiots, innit? You know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm
Like,
saying. There's
you
always
get the idiots.
ones that ruin the bunch.
So it happens, innit? Like we don't carry no bad vibe with us. You get me? At the end of the day, if you want to pay money to come and see us, and then start off F3s or whatnot, it's only your time you're gonna mess up. Do you know what I mean?
So what would you, when you actually go, let's say you go raving, do you actually go raving anymore, like if you're not performing, or is it just like, where?
Yeah, man. Come on, man. You gotta keep a fresh mind and that, man. Come on, man.
Nah, bro, you know, I've heard some people, boy, they just won't go raving if they're not performing, or if it's like same old sort of thing, boy.
I don't know, man. Whatever the weather. Me, I take every day as it comes. You get me? That's me.
That's what we're talking about. So what else can we expect from you lot in the near future? What sort of stuff can we, what we be wanting for? What we waiting for?
Boy, there's just what we produce is our music, innit? Our music, that's what you lot can be waiting for. A lot more tracks, that's what's coming. There's a lot of things what I'm trying to tell you that you ain't heard of. And there's a lot of other artists in SLK who like people haven't heard of yet. But it all takes time, that's how it goes. You know what, it's one good thing, me and Flirt have got our foot in the door now. And that's it, and it's just gonna get bigger and bigger things now, and that's how it's
Once
gonna
you
go.
kick that door down, everyone can jump in, boy. No one trying to sneak through the window. Listen up. A couple of questions, we have, like favourite questions we have on the Biscuit Show. We've asked this to what's we've asked this to? Like Rodney P and Estelle and all the rest of them. First up, this question here. Now, if you were, for one moment, for 1 minute, be able to talk to the whole entire world, and everyone had to listen, what one sentence would you say to them?
Wait, put man on the spot right there.
Man on the spot. Oh no way. Keep your eyes open, innit? Oh no, I don't know.
It's hard, boy.
It's hard. That's a hard question.
Try this one. If you was a pigeon, whose head would you shit on, bruv? Out of everyone.
Who said all that shit, man?
Still takes a bit of thought, boy, but you know, you want to get the right person there, boy. Only got one
The
load
haters,
to
innit?
dump.
The haters. Definitely. I'll shit on their heads. I'll shit on their whole camp, innit?
Definite, boy.
Bruv, Van Damage, have you got any thoughts on what you'll say to the world?
You know, I'm just ready to show the world what I'm about. Fling on the rhythms and let's go and do this
Get
thing.
lyrics
man.
straight to them. And then what's it called, the other question? If you were a pigeon, who's the one person who deserves a good shit in?
That's do you know what? That's I'm not even answering that.
It's about, wait, let me think, who we had? I think, was it Rodney P said Bush? And then that next one, Estelle said someone or other. I can't remember, yeah, Gemma Fox said some ex-boyfriend. And then we had some mad ones there, boy. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna let you lot that's like Just ride a little bit over a couple of rhythms. Notice we ain't got no headphones in the studio because somebody stole them. So we're gonna give you a little time to shine and do what you do, man. So it's gonna drop some freestyles, but drop something fresh, something new. You know how it is. DJ, I'll let you take over.
Okay, and it's SLK in the building. Tiny T on the mixer. Pyro Technics. Anti the internet massive for Ronaldo. And we're working with no headphones, London. Anti Eastwood. Anti the man that ain't here still on the roads. Anti BMD. Anti Fleur. Anti Swap. Okay. And it's Tiny right now. Biscuit Show, SLK. Since the Big Mighty, Van Damage. Okay then. Look, and I ain't bragging, but is she slagging the mighties? Got girls in varieties, from Red Cross right down to Wiley's. Yeah, and I ain't bragging, but is she slagging the mighties? Got girls in varieties, from Red Cross right down to Wiley's. And see me on the circuit, I don't want to reload it, let me work it. I don't want to chat shit, so much like tonight. Yeah, it's Big Mighty Might, either love me or hate me like Marmite. Can't get through me, the bars are too tight. Cause I guess you know that I roll with shicey shines and be carrying the sharp things fellas like you. And it's all these scallywags I'm into. Since the scat, you're Mighty's too. Learn the bars are kinda hard to get used to, cause I don't repeat things like MCs choose to. Mighty's different to what you're used to. So just get with it and just learn. It's mighty like they won't learn. They keep trying to ting. Look.
Nothing to talk about, what's Fizzy Van Down really about? Really about these ladies, they're following me up, Round town doing my thing, leave me alone. Give me that, you don't know this rap, brother. When I put the yard to make a shout, mama. Give me that, you don't know this rap, brother. When I put the yard to make a shout, mama. Nothing to talk about, what's Fizzy Van Down really about? Really about these ladies, they're following me up, Round town doing my thing, leave me alone. Give me that, you don't know this rap, brother. When I put the yard to make a shout, mama. Give me that, you don't know this rap, brother. When I put the yard to make a shout, mama. What's in store for the hype freeze? Move around the manor, making cheese. Lot of DVDs, 3 for 10. Silly MCs, took again and again, walk for the IMCs. Don't wanna be around for the IMCs. Don't wanna be a no money IMC. Might see me watching the rich and nigga on the TV, believe me. Nah, it's not hot, it's cold. If it's too cold, then he gonna uncold. Night in the dark, way too cold. Clash on the big living. Last two threat in my hold, won't let go. Girls, my coat, you take silver, I'll take gold. On the X, don't be told, oh, you're not good MC. You try too hard, but no, still. Talk the big talk, I'm like, what? You're not a good MC, you try too hard, but no, still. Talk the big talk, I'm like, off.
And I'm on my grind, she ain't snagging it, she's wasting time. And I'm less like pound and I'm more like dime. I'm less like legal, I'm more like crime. I got a gift to the gab, I don't shoot, man, I rather stab on the sheets, so don't nibble and dab. I get a hold of your throat and just grab, against tried these dudes. Flip that. You see, it's maxed out first, come in correct and take and make your head back burst. I know I can't come second, you reckon you can stand around with me? I shoot things like Beckham from the corner, yeah, it's the Big Mighty now. You catch me and my clique and win now, bro, that's unlikely.
Them in the rave, salute, take no slave. Beat them down to the page, the brave. Hype stage, you know when I feel this hype rage. Gas to bite the rage. Live it page, final stage, no wage. Better move out my gauge.
Okay, no headphone business. And that's how we're rolling it. Listen, Tiny. And you know what? It's gonna mess up the set a bit, but who cares? Let's go. No. Okay. Nah. Are you crazy? No. Listen. Talk the big talk, that's not what to talk, boy. Round me if I get shanked and attack you, if you get a gat, gonna get to it to bite you. Fucking a man of a place you. On now, look in my face now, my name's Gab, the gambler. You don't want it from my sister's idea. Talk for the cat, pen to the paper. You're a fake up, cool, not a makeup. Why did I have to go this way? They don't wanna hear your shit today. Bring back to the code, get into your mode. Enemies here, when it's unfold. I might freeze. And then I'll put you in a high vibe squeeze. And then I'll put you in a high vibe squeeze. And then I'll put you in a high vibe squeeze. High vibe freeze. Give me that, nobody knows.
1, 2. And it's 1, 2. It's Saul Manguli in here. Okay, no headphones. Let's go, innit? Yeah. Okay. Tiny on the deck. Yeah. Okay, look. You like it, don't it? You like it, don't it? Okay. And what is he like? A ticket of touch, a ticket of facts, and bottom of flats, and money perhaps the microphones, and ain't relaxing because I'm about when I'm coming up, the longer apart. And we ain't ducking the cops like they be ducking the cops now. We be shotting the shots like we should be. Listen. See, I'm a dizzy and brilliant. Less like an MC, I'm more like an artist. I move to your carcass. I'm in the love mill, around your speaker box. I'm unorthodox. Come here, I can hold a box. I'm trying to get a little radio like 0 o'clock. I went 0 box. It's quite unlikely. Just never better think quite like mine.
Really about, I got enough things to talk about. Busy glad that really about, I got enough things to talk about. What? Really about, enough things to talk about. Really about. Yo, enough things to talk about. What's really glad that really about the man them there front of me up, man them left front of me up, man them left front of me up on round town, do my thing, give me the chrome, give me that, you don't know this right, but when up in the yard and make a shout, mama, enough things to talk about. Busy glad that really about these ladies there front of me up, ladies in front of me up, ladies in front of me up, I'm round town, doing my thing, leave me alone. Give me that, you don't know this right, but when I'm in the yard and make a shot, mama, stick up, no with the move. This is a stick up, no with the move. Get down! No! Bring in the next one, Tiny, man. No time to waste. Okay, no headphones and all that malarkey. But don't watch it, you know. You gotta listen to the lyrics. Tins the van damage. Get to know you're crazy. No. Think they're too grim. Talk about life in the middle of living in. Talk about shit what's not happening. Platinum's platinum, better get locked in. Platinum MC from day one. Home I got up high. Certain someone. Come on, bring in the bring come. Salute, man, sure to get one outcome. And then we will place you out from road. I got a name. Certain top of the pad, they bring in the beat. Mix them out, son. Come on, bring in the bring come. Then the man smoke, I grade and watch the day fade. Keep it real, I live I'm not paid. Step in the room and about to get laid. Drop front, two move, stop in the shit.
I feel like a match. Heavyweight like Tyrone is snatch. Not by the feds, but I can't be catched. I think another MC that's smart is match. Scratch that, man. Got no one out there, match. Fitting my team, man. I run this patch. Right bars here, ticket teeth, got a head. Stack their bars, ain't with a thing, not a pen. You'll get moved for hyping. And you mean the big there and I can take your biting. Cause I ain't giving the mic and let me light him. Cause I block up to any block out the time to get smart. He just went hard. Got harder than got bombarded. I make chicks on my dicks do the Lombard. And I ain't bragging, but if she's slagging, then Marty's banging. And you know something, gonna look at me, TTAK, Big Mighty Joe. I gotta get the good treatment, Mighty slow, they don't get eaten, we don't promote the bowl now. You know something, gonna look at me, TTAK, Big Mighty Joe. Gotta get the good treatment, Mighty slow, they don't get eaten, we don't promote the bowl.
Open your eyes, MCs get through. Nevertheless, I'm here to pass through. Let's get real, you know who's who. Northwest area, go promote that too. That makes it I'm a one-man crew. About me, rude boy, who are you? Straight back to the pipe, got a different view. Keep for the wall, but wherever you. It's beef, so fuck the long thing. All this talking makes my instinct. Cause so many dudes about. Scream and chat, you get kicked them out. So, arms, who's defending? I pop shots and the beat is striking. Cause so many get the battle when they run the mat. Press them out. Change for the best, so I stress. You wear a bulletproof vest cause you're stressed. Used to the heat, up and then possess like dark primal. Play the vinyl. Story then I beat the title arrival. It's a my rule, survival the title. I never be too deep for rival. Catch up, drawn for the Phoenix rifle. You started on, ragga bang, wasn't good. Went to juggle by the lights when you out the hood. Let you on the roll. Garage game in the lane, bless my rude boy, same old same. Got the bite of us, who's on top? Gonna lose, gonna flop, who's the back? High salute, fucking it up. What's got around me, babe, right now. Rock flow, that's too high now, so give me that. Give me that, so get and I want it. Never let go, I'm like, give me that. Give me that. I'm like, give me that, so get and I want it. Give me that. I'm like, give me that, so get and I want it. Give me that.
And we ain't ducking the cops like they be ducking the cops now. We be shotting the shots like we should be shotting the shot. Look. And we ain't ducking the cops like they be ducking the cops now. We be shotting the shots like we should be. Okay, yeah, I spit from early at 10 times early. It's too late, brother, done beat Shirley. We're too early. We don't par with them guys, they're too early. Not wise and they're not equal. Plus they fucked up when they cross my people. Don't call it round to with the sequel. Big mighty rolls, they fucked up people. I blow off their rooftops, Galactus, bring your S-team down. We do like monks in head wraps and flip flops, I'm one the best screen round. Your lyrics, the court top, mine with the bars, and you can bring your best team down. You ain't stacking and making any money out of green, so you might as well best team brown. They lost Lady Luck, and lately Mighty likes to fuck. Yeah, they skating like the Mighty Ducks, and you better state it before Mighty Box. Lately they lost Lady Luck, and lately Mighty likes to fuck. Yeah, they skating like the Mighty Ducks, and you better state it before Mighty Box.
Give man, I need to rock the garage scene. If the chat I'm moving like a war machine. Dream not scream, I'm ready to come clean. When the guys are never looking for my team. They dream on my team, I'm coming a full team. High speed missions wanna try to be my team. Freeze, I'm gonna be pussy down. Take some limits and a picture back up team. Watch out for that, I'm a MC. I don't mean what, keep getting around again. Back in the day, people didn't believe me. Nowadays, don't get no love from me. Fuck, I reach come down to jealousy, believe me. Man, never roll beside me. Literally shots, go on ground. Sneak that race to the man that's tight, even proud. These pussy girls who be phony. Back when you spit, don't promote me. Came to the switch, you be running whole street. Run up your mouth, cause I killed your homie. Back in the end, till you're feeling lonely. Nowadays, I know you resent me. Whole your eyes go green with envy. That means on a killing frenzy. What think coming down, what? Rude boy think coming down, what? Rude boy think coming down. Now make back your girl gets down, what? Rude boy think coming down, what? Rude boy think coming down, what? Rude boy think coming down. No! You're crazy!
The Biscuit Show, only on Pyro, Mondays 5 till 7.